What is up? My name is Rox, and today I'm on my Paladin, and we're going to clear the Gulf of Memory on Tier 11. I'm actually doing this because yesterday I was watching a live stream and I met a new player, and I just want to show him what Paladin can really do. I'm fairly geared. I'm 261, so I'm not like overly geared, but I'm basically about halfway through heroic, not even, honestly. So let's get started on this, and I'll just throw out like the odd tip as I think of it while playing Paladin to help the new player out or any other new player out. Yeah, let's get right to this.
Your path leads here. Wild guide you.
So in this specific delve, hitting this storm does a lot of DPS, but I also want to show the difference between that and DPS and what the class could actually do as well. I'm going to put Valyria to DPS as well, so basically all the healing's on me. Alright. Just going to pull all this. So I just used my Avenging Wrath, my Divine Pull, and basically everything melts with those two spells. And then you just continue fighting as you normally would. Make sure you're laying down your concentration, which sometimes I forget to do, honestly. I just done it a little bit late there. And I should have really saved my CDs for these guys, because these guys are mini bosses by like every standard. So one thing that's different with Paladin compared to every other tank is Paladin is actually fairly squishy, considering it's a plate wearer. This is my second most geared character, and I only have 517k health. Whereas all my other tanks, even the ones in the mid 240s, are all between 6 and 700k health.
This is for you.
But a lot of that is just due to the self-healing from Paladin and the damage.
Now strike.
I have about 48 seconds before I could do a big pull. Just a tip if you're new, if you're tanking, always use Devotion Aura. That's pretty common sense, but like I said, this is more for if you're new in learning. A lot of the time I'll pull with my Avenging Wrath just because it's ranged and it hits multiple targets. I use Divine Toll either when I'm bursting or if I need a little bit of a shield. That was actually a bad use of a health potion there. I got my CDs back, but they're not worth using right now. I'm gonna pull this big guy. I gotta be careful of his frontal.
Be quiet.
Okay, I don't want to pull the mini bosses with them because the minions will hurt, honestly.
This is for you.
Another tip is your Avenger's Shield does do a silence. And if you're looking for another silence, your alternative silence would be Rebuke, even though it's technically your main silence. I don't have my CDs up, but I do have my defensives, so we're going to try to take these minions here. These minions perform a one-shot. They can one-shot a tank, they can one-shot basically anyone that gets hit by their AoE. I got a blind here because I'm in danger. I'm going to pop my bubble. There's a talent where you could retain aggro after you pop bubble. I still have about a minute, so I'm going to Divine Toll here with the banner, and I got another mini boss.
Be quiet.
I gotta get out of the purple because it will fear.
no more.
Kind of relying on Valyria to do some damage here.
I'll take care of that.
Whoa, I almost got one shot. I just ate a full frontal. Higher levels, depending on like what procs you have up, you could basically one-shot heal yourself with Word of Glory. But it takes at least 3 holy power in order to pop
Be quiet.
and get something decent out of it. Right now I'm saving my main cooldowns.
My eyes on you.
I just popped my horse. Really shouldn't have.
One moment.
Okay, I'm gonna pop my CDs here and just get these guys down fast, rather than eat their one shot. Nope, Valyria pulled aggro back there.
Breathe deep.
Okay, I still have one nemesis to kill. I gotta get some holy power, I'm in danger.
Make haste.
There we go. Basically, Protection Paladin plays like a tougher version of the Crusader in Diablo 3.
Can't catch us.
And it's not really tougher, it's just there's more buttons. So in a sense it is tougher, but like it's easier to
My eyes
understand.
on you.
I'm out of range.
Speak no more.
I'm just trying to get this nemesis down. These nemesises make the delve have a higher chance of dropping hero gear, but they do so much damage. So if you come in as a damage player, like you got to be very careful. Even as a tank, you got to be somewhat careful.
Speak no more.
And they're in every delve. Oh no, we could have a lot of frontal damage coming up, but I do have my CDs coming up. I always try to combine my Avenging Wrath with my Divine Tool.
Breathe deep.
Trying to toss a stun on this Spud guy. I was gonna click the button in the middle. There we
Speak
go.
no more.
I'm gonna pop these. Probably a poor use. I could grab over here to get some percentage. Even without the storm, like I just hit a crit over 400k without the storm. So in a way, that kind of shows the power of Prot Paladin. In PvE, you basically do the damage of like a damage dealer. Especially on AoE mobs. Not so much on single target. I honestly have a feeling that's the case, just so that tanks could actually hold aggro.
That.
Considering spells like Righteous Fury aren't a thing anymore. They're kind of like just baked in. I'm still just trying to get some percentage here. I could have made some bigger pulls. I just didn't want to risk dying. As a tank, though, with delves, I can kind of just take it easy in comparison to like a DPS where I kind of have to sweat a little bit.
One moment.
Fleera just needs to get her health up. Not sure if I could heal her. Yeah, I can. Cool. I don't want to use my lay on hands. Alright. Let's kill the boss. She has 11 mil.
This is for you.
I'll pop all the big cooldowns. Oh, I'm disoriented.
I don't think so.
I stood in bad.
Can't catch us. I don't think so.
Well, the boss is over halfway down. Oh, I got disoriented.
Be quicker next time.
I'm gonna use Divine Toll. I find my Divine Toll's up twice for every time I could use my Avenging Wrath. Whereas most of the time it will line up in ret.
Speak no more. Too quick to counter.
There we go. That delve is all done. Just a whole lot of crusts. Those shoulders are a downgrade. If you get your Delver's Journey up high enough, you could buy gear from this vendor. But yeah, sometimes he has a page of gear, sometimes he has 2 pages of gear, sometimes you kind of don't really get much of a choice. But you could buy hero gear from him as well for untainted mana crystals. Alright, well, if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.